Hey everyone, and welcome to the PuddyMod YouTube channel. And on the channel today are going to be these. This is from Westcott Designs. These are a new set of rock sliders. These have the kick out. They are TIG welded, and they're a natural finish right now. I haven't decided if we're going to do the powder coat thing or if I'm going to leave them clear coated or dual clear coats, because they don't do that anymore. So, and they look really cool clear coated. So I think that's the thing I might do. I think that'll be pretty badass. Right now it's a pain in the butt to get in this truck because I got high bolsters, and if you're a male species person like myself, this can prove to be very painful if you don't hop over the top of it. But anyway, so we're going to put these sliders on, and stay tuned. Move these things up under the canopy. We just put this on the back of the shop. It's nice, really nice. And we're helping a friend of ours out put a differential in this Jeep. Blew the center section in the rear, and spider gears are all broken, so we're gonna go ahead and fix that thing up. That belongs to the neighbor. This is a whole nother story, and again and again. And as you know, Bobby Datsun Daddy with his 78 Datsun 280 with the LS swap in it, this is another toy of his. Well, anyway, shout out to Westcott Design, Jeff and the gang, and Jessica, because it says Jessica on this label here. So I'm going to say thank you, Jessica, for doing an awesome job packaging these things up. I mean, I know for a fact that, you know, UPS or FedEx, these came via FedEx, are going to have a very difficult time damaging these sliders, because this box and the packaging inside of it is pretty killer. So let's get it opened up, see what we got. I'm so curious to see this. There we go. Now I should get a knife out. One-handing it as usual. And there we go. Lots of foam. And these are, again, these are in the raw, so let's check this out. Oh yeah, they look good. Really nice. All TIG welded. Very pretty. Has the extra reinforcement. I got the kick out. I got them flat. I didn't do the 20 degree because, you know, I'm going to be using these as a step. And I'm going to clean these up, you know, get this finish all nice. These are raw steel right now. And I may clear coat them, and that was a finish that they were offering, but apparently they do not offer that finish anymore, because I tried and they said no, and I cried a little bit and they still said no, and oh well, I guess I'll have to do it myself. But anyway, there they are, or there is one anyway, and it looks pretty damn nice. And yeah, that's gonna be pretty badass. Back here, I'm getting ready to go over to my buddy Dean. He's a powder coater here local, and there it is. This is my 2014 Toyota FJ Cruiser Trail Edition, and today I am cleaning up the undercarriage some, because I'm getting ready to put in some rock sliders, and I decided to pull the back bumper as well and clean up underneath there. And it's actually pretty pleasant to see this. This thing's in great shape. Such minimal, you know, rust. Hello, Lola. You scared the crap out of me. Goofball. Oh, there's Lola. Yeah, come here, Lola. Oh, this is Lola. She's a showgirl. Yes. Her name is after, well, Lola Falana, or and also, you know, Barry Manilow, the Lola song, and or whatever song it is, but it has Lola in it. But yeah, there it is. Lola is kind of a border collie gimmick. You know, if you put her ears up, she really looks like a border collie. Ears down, not so much. But yeah, she's sweet. I'm getting closer to getting it cleaned up here. This is the area, of course, I had to get really cleaned up pretty good, because when I put the sliders in, it's going to be difficult to clean there afterwards. And here's the underside. On this side, it's really difficult for me to see what I'm even filming because it's so bright out here with the sun. I'm going to do some finish up cleaning. You know, I got the basic dirt and everything off of it now. I went around the factory assembly line numbers there because I didn't want to take the chance of, you know, removing them. So I'll just use some like McGuire's, or I don't know, it's Grayo or something like that, I think it is, detail spray, and I'm going to clean all that up like that without, you know, trying not to disturb any of that markings. But I don't know, pretty clean. I'm going to look into maybe doing a dry ice job to really knock it out of the park. But for now, you know, to get the sliders into place, I just want to make sure that everything is, you know, super clean underneath before, because I don't want to take them, have to take them back down again, and you know, to clean them, reinstall them. So I'll do it all by hand, and then from there we'll work on the dry ice deal. These are the original rock sliders that Toyota had put on here, and once I get everything prepped and ready, I'll bring in the Westcott Designs sliders. I just had them powder coated. They're just back from powder coat. Haven't even unwrapped them yet, but from a little peek here and there, they definitely look really nice. All right, well, we got everything cleaned up, and I started using some the Grayos, I think it's called, Speed Shine, to, you know, clean everything a little bit more, make it a little nicer, and it looks really good. So it's good. Now the next thing I have to do is I have to tap a bunch of holes underneath here, because, you know, when you're driving, there's crap that gets inside them and who knows what. So all these threaded holes are 8mm 125 pitch, and I have a tap here, and I'm going to go ahead and do all that. And this is the hardware that Westcott Designs sends you with your sliders. I imagine it's for pretty much every slider that they sell. They sell a similar hardware pack, and it's a nice set of hardware. It looks like it's grade 9 or grade 10. Let's see, my eyes aren't, yeah, they're grade 10, so that's good stuff. But I chose to, you know, step it up a little bit, and I got ARP and I got stainless steel, because I figured the stainless steel would be a nice contrast to the black sliders. By the way, they're black now. And there's about 20 holes underneath this thing that I got to tap out and clean up, and then we'll be using anti-seize in all of that so that we don't have a galling issue with the stainless steel. And so let me carry on with that. I got to do the other side as well. This is Rust Fix. This is a pretty cool product. You kind of just spray it on, and it, you know, turns rust black if there's any rust. So I'm going to kind of maybe shoot the side of the frame rail with it, even though there's really not much of any rust on it. In fact, really there isn't any. It's pretty crazy, right? And I got a little bit of patina on the fasteners for the brake line stuff, you know, for the e-brake and everything. So I'll go ahead and I'll touch that stuff up with it, and then once that, you know, dries up some, I'll go ahead and put the slider on. And that this way it has a kind of a barrier behind between the two surfaces, so if any moisture accumulates back there, I think this stuff will kind of you know, keep it encapsulated on the frame, so it doesn't really you know, start a rusting situation with the frame. At least that's I'm hoping, in theory, that's how it's going to work. I think that's pretty much about it. So I'm going to go ahead and start tapping everything out, and then getting it prepped for, you know, final prep for putting the sliders in. It's a tedious job, but it has to be done. This way, when you put your new fasteners in, they go in really nice, no trouble. I think this frame may have been treated. There's signs, indications of that. If you look right here, you'll see a drip, and you look up in here, you can see it's coming out from behind the little plastic caps, which I believe, a little dirt in there. I'm going to have to remove those caps to put these sliders in, because the way these are designed, they have really large plates. They're just not individual feet that go along the frame rail. It's a large plate that goes up against the frame rail. So I believe these things are going to have to be popped. But anyway, I just saw that dirt pop out, so I'm going to definitely have to get behind there and clean it up and carry on with this project. Okay, we are set up for install. There they are. Well, there this one is, the driver's side, left side slider. And these are a black powder coat. Obviously you can see that. They've been double coated through the process. So there's a primer, the media blast them, primer them, and then they double coated them as well so that they would really hold up well. They're not going to be seeing really any off-road stuff, but they're going to be seeing a lot of stepping on and stepping off and possible parking lot trauma from people swinging their door open. And then I'll use these jack stands here to set the slider up and put it into place, and then from there start the install process. So here goes nothing. Hey baby. Well, it's starting to rain now, and I just got the driver's side one on. I got to hand it to Westcott Design. This thing lined up absolutely mint. You could not ask for a better lineup fitment. It's great. And you got right to the flap, all the way back to the end of the rocker. I mean, there's a lot of protection here. Don't mind the dirty truck, but there's your step in. Do a major detail here when we get the other one on and get this, because we're going to be putting in that WRX seat on the passenger side. We're just waiting for the slider, so it would be easy to get in and out. That is nice. All right, guys, let me get out of the rain. Thanks for watching the PuddyMod YouTube channel.